channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Victoria Day for all the Canadians. Next week's Memorial for you guys.
Yep.
This is our weekend. Today is a holiday. But like it says below, welcome to Mutation Creations, my channel, my content. Craig and I will be reading the chat, taking some questions, topics, rambling on about whatever. Let's just, I know he's already done it, but let me just go down. Did I see? Oh, I haven't seen Paul. Paul's might not be here today because of the holiday. But let's see. Oh, there he is. Of course he is. Got to do this. Loud, clear and loud. I'm driving and watching. Okay, so even though he's not at home, he's still like, man.
Still gave us a good sound check.
So we know we got the sound check. Let's go to the beginning. Oh, yeah, he made it, of course. So number one today is Boop and Snoots. Brian.
All right, Brian.
Awesome. Good evening, right back. And then number two, of course, this guy. Happy Monday, all. Hope everyone's doing great and had a great weekend. Let's get this party started. Oh, there's I'm pretty sure they're a first on the top three, Ray and Charles.
Awesome.
Logged on almost an hour early. I'm third.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, today, sometimes I usually do it like 5:30, 5:40. Today I did it at just like 6:01 I posted. So you logged in at the perfect time. Close but no cigar, my man, Mike. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Mike?
Oh, 45 days. Hopefully my clown hat sunset clutch hatches.
Nice.
So that's basically, yeah, you're already excited. And it's like, a couple weeks in. I love it. I just put eggs away today. I had 4 clutches that I just put away about an hour before, signing on here. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm so excited. 6, 7, 6. Oh yeah. They just put in the incubator, Billy, and I'm so excited for them to hatch. Fuck, man. I got a whole 56 days
Yeah.
But right. I love that, right? Like he's 2 weeks in and he's excited. I mean, that's what you want.
For sure.
Nicholas in the house.
What's up,
Disabled snake breeder checking. Yeah, we'll try not to keep this one all about back pain and lower back and pinched nerves and vertebrae this and L5 and whatever else. TRM Exotics, how you doing?
What's up?
319 in the house. Eric's Morph Factory, what's up? Dickie Foster, what's going on? The Pie Man, Dwight, happy Monday, everyone. Right back at you. Jordan and Scott, what's going on? Paul again, of course. And to my fellow Canadians, happy Victoria Day. Mitzi Ann, how you doing?
Hey,
Hope
Mitzi.
everyone had a good weekend. Right back at you. Sammy the Bull, what's up?
What's up, Sammy?
What is going on? What's up, Billy? How's the doggy doing? What's up, Crack? She's passed out. She's just over here. Of course, she stopped snoring as soon as I think she's semi hearing me, but you might hear her snoring in the background. But I fed her before, took her for a walk. She's just KO'd, just loving life. Paul, Large Marge, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Paul.
How you doing? Hope all is well. Mission Morphs in the house.
What's up, John?
Who else we got? Let's see. Nikki and Kurt. How you doing, guys? Irresistible. Sophia, how you doing?
Hey.
Alex, Chromaflux. What's going on?
Hey, Alex.
The nice, brightly colored logo.
She's here to roofie me.
Haven't seen Matt in a while. Welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see. So don't forget questions, topics in the chat. I'm scrolling through. Adrian's in the house. What is going on? ERS Reptiles. Eric, how you doing, my man? Fellow Canadian, Constricting Creations. What's going on? Do. I feel like somebody should be playing the Jeopardy theme.
Yep. As they wait, tick tock, tick tock.
Bum, 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 bing, bum, bum. Yeah. Oh, Bear, what's going on? Red Onion Reptiles in the house.
Hey, Bear.
How you doing, Bear? Dustin's in the house. What's cracking? We have Sweden in the house. Bitten by geckos. How you doing? Jeff from Bald Head. What's up, everyone? What better companions for a drive than Billy, Craig, and the chat? Drive safely. We got David in the house. Happy holiday to all the locals. Yes, yes. We got Tire Gods. Hello, Billy and Craig, and all you snake nuts. Happy Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Gigi's in the house. Let's see. Tyson's in the house. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Snake Man Pat. Who else? Oh, Denmark in the house. Saga Reptiles. How you doing? Saga Reptiles.
Nice.
Third Coast Constrictors. MCBR Mantooth.
What's up, Josh?
What's going on? I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. No questions yet. Let's see who else has popped in. Never number one, because I got shit to do. Well, it's not like there's a bonus being number one or even in the top three. It's just
that you know of.
Yeah, you never know. Dambala in the house. What's up? What is going on? I didn't respond on Facebook. Oh, it's because I'm never really on Facebook. And if I am, and here's the thing, what I hate about the Facebook is when I log into my Facebook, okay, it's always on my personal account, right? So Billy Rose. And then if I want to go to my thing, I got HUSBANDRY.PRO, and then I got to go in and select the account and
each individual one at a time.
And then I got to go in and then go to the chats and then log out of the chat and I really don't like using Facebook. It's Instagram mostly. So if you ever want to reach out to me, I only have one account on Instagram, and that's Mutation Creation. I don't have a Billy Rose. I don't have any other accounts. It's just a lot easier for me. So if I didn't respond, it's because I haven't gone on there. Like once in a blue moon, I'll go on there and I'll look and I'm like weeks behind. And so I apologize for that. But, I always do everything through my personal, not through Mutation Creation. And even there, I'm hardly on. Oh, just putting my AF clutch away on Friday. AF. My AF.
I don't know.
A, we have albino. A, asphalt. No. A, asphalt, albino. What's in the AF clutch?
Tell us, Sammy.
An AF. My AF.
8 clutches, he meant to say.
My eighth.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because my AF. What's an AF clutch? That's why.
It's a clutch AF. That's what it is.
Dustin says, I've got one of my females on her 30-day shed now. Pre-lay shed or pre-ov shed? Hopefully prelay. Oh man, Patrick, what's going on, man?
Hey,
Dragon
Pat.
Soul, Shy Town in the house. We have Dark Desire here. Hello, hello. Justin Ozark, what's going on?
Hey, Justin.
What's going on? Number 8. That's it. On Saturday. 12 more to go, baby. Hitting
Sweet.
20. That's awesome.
That's great, Sammy.
That is awesome, Sammy. About to clean and feed some Crebos. Oh, careful with those.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to work on their reflexes, this helps. Yeah, I bet it does.
The feeding Crebos are pretty great. The cleaning Crebos are not so good.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
know
man.
how to do some wreckage.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Scaled Worm? Finally made it to alive. Usually watch the replay. How's it going, Billy and Craig? Well, I'm glad you were able to make it.
It's doing great.
So what else we got going on? Oh, here we go. RT Royal says on day 49 with my first clutch, one went bad, but 15 eggs looking good. So that was a 16 egg clutch. Not bad.
That's great.
For first clutch of the year, first clutch ever. Whatever. It's still great. 16 eggs. One's bad, but 15 look good. That's good. I'm going to pull the press and seal on day 52, I think. Any other recommendations? When do you incubate? So I incubate at 89.5. And I usually open up the tub and burp it or give it fresh oxygen anytime after day like 45, 48, 46, usually about a week before. So that's just me. I don't think there's any right or wrong, but definitely remove it when they pip or if you cut, because you definitely do not want to have that. And you want to basically open up that lid every day. And that way you get to look at them. Chad, Richie's Recessives. What's going on, my man? How you been? Texas made morphs. What is going on? Alex.
It was only 2 double vodka blue raspberry lemonades. It wasn't a roofie.
Yeah, they were double vodkas, right? So
They
they're,
were.
So basically like 4 drinks in the span of half an hour.
Yeah,
Craig's a lightweight.
I guess so.
Oh, man, what's going on? Solorzano's balls in the house. How you doing?
Hey, man.
So this will be some great entertainment while I'm building some new rat racks.
Nice.
Good luck, man. That's good. So new rat racks because you're expanding, or new rat racks because you're just getting into breeding, or you're just building new ones because you're upgrading. Let us know. But either way, it's awesome. Oh, look who it is. Ken, man. The Mofo Monday, man.
How's it going, Ken?
Hope you all had a great weekend. Right back at you. So, clowning around pythons. Dustin is asking, how long after an animal is sold on Morph Market or any other online stores should they take down the post so not to confuse other customers? I'm guilty of this too. So technically, you should sort of pull it down as you sell it. And how I know this has happened, and I've done it quite a bit, is because someone will send me a deposit for an animal, right? And then I'll go and I'll mark that on HUSBANDRY.PRO. This is what I use. HUSBANDRY.PRO, I go in there and I mark the animal sold instead of active.
Yeah.
So I mark it sold, so it takes it off my active list because I always use my active list. And then I put it to sold, so it comes off active. So if anybody messages me and says, hey, Billy, do you have any of these for sale? And I look, if it's been deposit or someone's paid for it, it automatically gets put to sold, so it won't come up, so I can't resell it twice because I've done that. I've had an animal sold it to 2 different people and realized when I'm shipping, I'm like, oh, shit, I sold the same animal to 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, I had something else or, but it worked out. But that's why I do it. But I've had people call me. It's like, hey, Billy, I just wanted to call to see you received the deposit. Yes, I did. Okay, great. I'm looking forward to it. Then 4 days later, it's like, hey, man, the animal's still for sale. That's mine, right? I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I forgot to do it. And that's one thing that I wish, we had the integration to Morph Market, because
So when you marked it in Husbandry Pro, it would automatically update it.
Yeah. So it does that on my website, because Husbandry Pro is linked to that. And I definitely want to, once, and I don't know when I'm going to be talking to Robert tomorrow, or at least hopefully tomorrow, or early this coming week, tomorrow or Wednesday, about it, and see where we are with Next Husbandry Pro. And, when I can see and play around with some stuff, and, hopefully that. But I also want to see if we can do some more stuff to sort of entice sales or other people, or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I'm working on my website. I'm revamping it. It's all going to be connected and run by Husbandry Pro, or powered by Husbandry Pro as well, just like Adam, Proper Royals.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll be doing something similar. I'm pretty sure Shane Kelly, Small Town Exotics, is doing the same sort of thing. But the thing is when I go, my main thing is Husbandry Pro. And then sometimes I forget to go and take it off of Morph Market. So it does suck. But it's something where, like, you reach out to somebody about buying a snake because you're excited. Oh, I'm sorry, it's sold. It sort of sucks to be, but I just think it's, as myself, I would like to do it within, and I'm trying to do that when I sell a snake on Husbandry Pro or through another channel, and it is on Morph Market, because I also sell a lot of snakes that aren't through Morph Market.
Right, of course.
Someone will message me on Instagram, or they'll message me from YouTube, or I'll get a, hey, Billy, I'll get a phone call here. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I do. Okay, perfect. I don't even realize it's on Morph Market because they called me from a different platform.
Right.
So it's like, oh, shit. So it's something I'm working on. I'm not the greatest at it, but I don't know if there's a time limit, but it should be sort of right away. What's your thoughts on this?
I think I get really annoyed as a consumer when I have to ask about an animal and then they say it's sold. And I get it. I also get annoyed at these pending ones. They mark them sort of pending, on hold, and then they leave it there forever. And I don't know if they're just not forgetting to do it, or they want to keep taking credit for having that animal even though it's sold. I don't know what it is, but I think I much prefer it when it gets marked as sold. So then it doesn't confuse me, and it falls out of my searches, Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get my, we got a lot of changes, a lot of things that I want to do, and slowly coming.
Yeah.
But, I'm excited, and that's going to be one of them.
Sweet.
South Bay. What's that, Ryan? Great to see you both. Hope everyone is doing well.
Amen.
And I'm going to give a shout out. You're wearing Chris Eaton's shirt.
Yep.
Fat Man Nation. Awesome.
Operation Deeds Not Words. Great.
Black Sun.
Yeah.
Where creativity meets quality. BSR, baby.
Sweet.
So Sammy asks if I'm still doing egg trays in the water and the incubator. I definitely am. Water, dragon hatch tray, eggs right on top in the incubator.
I love doing that.
Yep.
It's
easy.
A lot less of a hassle.
Yeah, less mess. You can see the water, if you, oh my God, because I've had some where it's like, oh my God, it's so dry, because you can't see anything, because all you see is you can't really tell. Now it's just water. I can see the water level, and I've never had an issue. So I'm excited and happy that way. I'm impressed. You always remember I'm from Sweden. I have one of my own accounts as a follower. I've always wondered who it is when I see it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I try. I mean, it's just, and you're almost like a regular. You're here all the time.
Yeah, every week.
Coming in and being part of the chat and commenting and asking questions and stuff. So, it's a lot easier when there's up. And then there's a lot of people that come on. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while, right? So it's glad, and I appreciate it. And definitely remember you're from Sweden. It's really cool.
Yeah, we got Sweden, we got Denmark.
Oh, I want to see Drake. I don't know if you can. Like, it's because of the shit. You might after. He's right here.
Yeah.
He's right here. But with the window glare, hopefully in about half an hour or so it moves. But yeah, actually you can sort of see the tail. The tail starts right here and it's going up to here. There's the tail. And then he's laying on the log. Oh, here we go. Brian, not the cause of rant or any issues,
but
giving the post on IG about the missing snake in shipment. What are some tips to protect yourself as a shipper? Obviously, as a buyer, film the opening. So I caught a bit of it. I didn't really have to, because today I've been, nonstop, getting stuff done. Finished doing the ASFs. Went in and threw a lot of stuff out. Gone through the CCAN and started, reorganizing stuff just to have, the move in a few more months a lot easier. And I saw this, so I don't really know either really well. I went and I guess the person that says they received the animal or they received the empty box. I'm not even following them. So I don't really know much about it, but and then I also heard that the shipper put insurance on it, and most of the time he doesn't put insurance on it on packages. I'm not really sure. I could be just, hearsay or whatever, but
and would insurance even cover this?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would hate, I can't pick a side because I don't know too much about it.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna sell a snake to somebody and regardless the price and scam somebody and send them a box and not the animal in it, that's just pretty shitty, right?
Or likewise, if you got the snake and you claim the box was empty, that's pretty shitty.
That's even that. Yeah, they're both shitty no matter what.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I hate to say this, but the more people that are gonna that see this or stuff, and it's gonna scare people away from buying unless it's from big breeders or somebody or they're gonna, you have to meet and purchase. If people are gonna start scamming and it's just stupid. I don't want to have to sit there and videotape me putting snakes in a box and then, because it's do we have to do lives now where you actually put it in? Because if I do a video of me packaging it, hey, it's already packaged, it's on its way. Well, there's a lot of time for me when I turn the camera off or the video off for me to switch the box, take it out and rewrap it. There's a lot, it's just crazy.
That's a weird situation. They had photos. They had photos of the packaging. They had, you never. It's just not. I don't know. They're saying in chat, Jamie from Tire God's saying in chat that there was back and forth today. Put a vid out and supposedly refunded immediately. Dickie says that too. He refunded the money from what I saw, but I saw them both post about it. The sender and the recipient both posted about it.
I mean, if I, and that's one thing that the person who sent the snake, apparently when somebody messaged them or the person messaged them and said it wasn't there, they were, and then I guess they paid within 30 minutes. They gave them their money back.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that's what you'd have to do, even though it sucks. But why would they send a snake or a box and collect money and not send the snake and then refund the money back? Like what's the whole point? They're out shipping, or
Weird.
So
It's weird.
It's weird because, I'm going to scam somebody. I'm going to sell a snake, ship them an empty box, and then 30 minutes once they realize that there's nothing in it, I'm just going to send them their whole money back, and I'm out. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would I do that? Like,
it would be a scheme that won't scale.
It'd be like, oh, that was the most stupidest fucking thing I could do. Like, I don't get it, right? But I can't. It just seems fishy. And there has been people that has sent animals, and they've received animals, and then PayPal, oh no, I never received the animal. There's always those type of people.
So to get to Brian's question, what can we do to protect ourselves from this? And obviously, the first thing is look at the buyers' ratings. Yeah, their ratings in Morph Market. Definitely, this is one of those things where relationships really matter, and limit yourself to taking payment types that aren't so easy to charge back, but no business is risk-free.
Correct.
So either from the buying or the selling side, no business is risk-free. And
do your due diligence.
Somewhere, something's going to go wrong at some point, and it'll cost you either way. Nothing is 100% perfect.
Oops, let me do this first. So one thing so for me, when I ship animals, I ship to, and I go through PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
I send an invoice. None of this friends and family bullshit. I'm running a business, whether it's credit cards, and then like it really bugs me. And this is just my opinion.
Right.
You're free to have your own and run your own business, but if I go into a store and they're like, oh, $1,000, please. Okay, how you paying? MasterCard. Okay, well, it's $1,000 and $39 for you using my Visa. You're gonna penalize me for spending money on my credit card? Go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm gonna use PayPal. Oh, so there's people that I've spent money with, a lot of money, like tens of thousands, and they're like, oh, how much do I owe you?
Diming you for 3%.
I should owe you. I sent a deposit. I owe you $5,000. No, you owe me $5,436.28. For what? The PayPal fees. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
And then when I send you that, I've got to pay a fee on PayPal, and I'm just like, wow. And I won't buy from them. You know what I mean? And the worst part is these are $6,000-7,000 plus dollar snakes. I can understand if it was $60, $70, $100 snakes. Hey, I'm selling it to you cheap for $100. I don't want to make $86, whatever it is. If you're making a $10,000 sale and you can't fucking eat the $390 to put $10,000 in your fucking account, you don't deserve. And I don't know what you're doing, because you're probably not even fucking claiming it. I don't get it, but
yeah.
It's a cost of doing business. I write it off anyways. It's an expense. But the problem is all these people that do that, friends and family, and then, oh, they took my money. Oh, PayPal sucks. Why? No, you've been fucking them over for years, and now they found out and they stopped you.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been selling all across the world $3 million, $4 million worth of animals. I think I pulled it up. I did like 2.9 million just off of US in sales, just off of Morph Market. Never mind Patreon, everything else. I've done millions and millions of dollars.
Most of that was PayPal, right?
It's all PayPal. And anything that goes to the United States, unless it's a bank wire, I would say 98% of my business is PayPal. Okay. Especially in the US, some people will send things. I have never had a chargeback. I've had a few people have a disclaim. And guess what? Oh, the animal wasn't shipped. Okay. I send it to a FedEx location. Okay. I have the paperwork of the animals being inspected at the fucking border, the clear fucking customs and Fish and Wildlife. Okay. Because if there was no box, like they'd be like, oh, well, why is there an empty box, Billy? It's the invisible snake. That's really rare. Please handle with safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it goes there and then it goes to UPS, gets sent through FedEx, and you have to show your ID to sign off on it. So if you're going to go and charge back when I've sent you an invoice, charged PayPal fees, charged the necessary taxes or whatever and shipping, and then it crosses the border with certified, you know, and everything's done legit, and you get it and show ID to pick up that snake, there's no disputing it.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm protected as a seller. Okay.
It's funny. The John Doe asked in chat, what's your preferred payment, and yours is PayPal. It's funny though, from the customer side to the seller side, that answer is different, right? So the customer wants to be able to be protected. So they want, and you do this too, to your credit, Billy, you never do friends and family. You always do the PayPal business.
Yep.
Sellers often ask for PayPal friends and family, and that's because you can't charge back a friends and family, and that's because there's no fees if it's friends and family. But but PayPal gets wise to that, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the risk, you know. And
you also got to know who you're dealing with. Like,
that's right.
You know, I mean, if you think I'm going to burn somebody for, you know, thousands of dollars for everything that I've put into my animals, my business, you know, the relationships, and I want to see people do well, not burn people. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best way to end your business.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just don't get it. And, you know, there's a cost of doing business, and PayPal, you know, fees and all that other stuff. It's the same, right? Like there's a cost, you know? And there's some people it's like, well, if they don't pay it, so you're going to lose a sale over 3.9 or 4%. It's so silly. It's so silly. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
And the same can be said of shipping, you know, but it's funny. The, in terms of a percentage of sales, you always have to keep that in mind. What is the percentage of sales? And for a dollar value that high, you just should
eat it
and eat the shipping and all that. Yep.
100%. You know, I mean, I can understand, okay, if I'm buying if I'm buying snakes and I'm buying them from, you know, the wholesaler at $1,000 and I'm putting them up for $1,200 to resell it. Mm-hmm. I only have a $200 profit margin. So now if I'm selling that animal and I'm paying $30 or $40 out of my pocket for PayPal fees, well, now I'm only going to make 160 or 140, whatever. I'm losing money by doing that. I'm not paying these animals that are $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. If they're costing you fucking 70, 80% of the value, then you're fucking doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You're buying, you know, rodents at $300 a week for one. Like, I don't know how you can run that cost up. Like, you know, each snake here that I keep here, every breeder female, probably costs me $300 a year, give or take, $400 a year. And then she gives me, you know, 6 babies on an average, say.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it, and these animals come out to $1,000 a piece. So I've got 6. There's $6,000.
Yep.
$6,000 minus the male. I don't really count because he's breeding multiple females. So even if
he's got leverage,
even if it costs me $500, I'm up $5,500 on a clutch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, oh, I paid $5,000 and I'm selling them for $6. So there's $1,000 profit. Oh, now I got to eat that fee. Ugh. It's just, it's silly. I just think it's silly. So,
By the way, there's, I know it's obvious, but there's no such thing as free shipping. There's only included shipping or not included shipping.
Yeah. I eat that too.
It's in there. Yeah.
But anyways, you really got to watch. And I think this is why, like, you know, guys like Shane Kelly and even myself and a few other people, you know, were upset with this blue checkmark thing.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, okay, here I am. I mean, you know, I'm in Canada. I've been on Morph Market since the day it fucking opened. I'm the top highest, you know, level that you can be every single year. I'm a founding member, and because I'm not in the States and don't use this, I can't get the check mark, but then somebody else can just go and be a scammer and get a check mark within a month, you know? And then, like, you know, that was one of the biggest things where it's like, wow, this blue check mark sucks. And, you know, I don't know where they're at on that, but I
don't either.
I just post my animals on different platforms, and when someone contacts me, I just want to treat them and you know, do what I want to do and help them and hopefully, you know, make a sale to them, right?
Yep.
But it's just crazy because you really don't want to have to sit there and go, oh, you know what? There's so many scamming going on. I'm only going to buy from the top 15 breeders in the world that have big names, because it fucking hurts everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, I'm making, you know, some sales, but then I'm not selling stuff to other, you know, I'm selling stuff to other people, but if no one's buying their stuff, why are they going to continue to keep buying high-end animals for me and other big breeders? Because no one's buying from them. It's sort of not cool, right? It's just, you got to really, you know, do your due diligence and know who you're buying from, and you know, and sort of know who you're selling to too, right? Like it just sucks that people are out there scamming.
Yep.
Or taking advantage of systems. It just really sucks. What's going on, my man? Boys R Us in the house. Most anticipated clutches of the year. Go ahead, Craig, you first.
I think right now my most anticipated clutch is this Sumatran short-tail python clutch. I've got chrome heads. I can't wait for them to come out. They're due out about July 1st or right around there. And so I'm really excited about that. I don't have a gravid female yet, but I'm hoping also to get some Ultramil clowns and Ultramil kryptons this year. So yeah, those are the things I'm looking forward to.
Me, a lot of double, triple, and quad stuff, like my monsoon double hets. Hopefully I'm going to hit some double visual monsoon stuff. I'm proving a lot of stuff out. I've got 5, 6, 11 clutches in the incubator now for, you know, scrambler combo stuff. I'm really excited because I'm 1 and 2 and 1 and 4 in 2 clutches I got in the incubator. Super Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Scrambler, Hypopides.
Sweet.
And possible Super Scrambler in some other clutches. So
love it.
Yeah, so really excited about it. And I just want to sort of see, and then, but it's exciting.
Yeah, man.
But there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to shoot for and happy.
My scrambler stuff is still growing up.
I love it. Let's see who else. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Jen's in the house. What is going on? Oh, Wise Guys, what's up? Let's see. Let's rock and roll through here. So Jen's here. Where are we going? Oh, Jason, what's up?
Hey, Jason.
Most of my super dwarf hatchlings shed out and are getting, oh wow, own tubs now. That's always, it's awesome when you start getting the locks. Then you see the ovulation. Oh my God. Then you get the eggs. Then you hatch them. Then they grow and it's like, wow, they're feeding. This is awesome. And now it's like, oh, now they're upgrading tubs. Oh, now they're going into the adult room, and it just repeats, right? So
Yep.
there's so many different stages of excitement with these animals, right? But that's
It
awesome.
really is.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, 2 clutches on the ground, both in the Hypo Clown project.
Sweet.
I love my hypo stuff. So
I like Hypo Clown.
we cut our pied clown clutch the other day, still waiting on all the animals to climb out the egg so we can begin to ID the codoms. Could shed test, but trying to learn to identify old school. You definitely want to do that. You don't want to test every single animal. You know,
It's expensive quick.
It's expensive quick. There's certain benefits to doing some animals and not the other, but definitely you want to do it old school. And then when there's really a lot of doubt and there's something that's worthwhile to spend money to shed test, I definitely recommend.
Speaking of shed testing, this Friday, Nikki and I do a little show called The Lowdown Live on Fridays at 6:30. And Charlie's going to join us this time. We don't usually have a guest, but this Friday, Charlie's going to join us.
Cool.
6:30 Eastern time.
Great rider in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Shed.com. So Phil says, what's up, brother? How's the long weekend? 2 more confirmed pregnant snakes over here. Some dinker stuff and trying to prove a possible double het hypopide. Good, man. I love hypopides too. Hypo. I got shots at hypo clown pides. I got a lot of cool stuff coming. So I just need the odds on my side.
I was really surprised how much I liked hypopide when I first saw it, because you think, well, if it's just modifying just the portions that are patterned, you know, is it really that cool? But it really is cool.
What's up, Andrew? What's going on, my man?
What's up, Andrew?
Let's see. Oh. What was the driving factor that boosted your confidence that you could do this full time? Well, for me, it was, COVID came, and I just, it was everything that I had to do as far as when I had my security company. I was doing all the Costco's here in Canada. That was my main contract, all the Costco's. How you had to go in, they had to test everything, and you had to do this. And then when you had to go out, you had to do all these procedures, wear a mask and all this other stuff. If I forgot a tool, or, we wanted to go, because most of the time at Costco, I would work at like 4 a.m. until, the store opened. Because we'd be working on scissor lifts and stuff like that, and then we'd have to be off the floor when the store opened, and then we could do groundwork. I would do IT stuff in the closet, the IT
in the wiring closet, yeah.
And then do all that kind of stuff, and then I would go to the facility. But if I had to go to Tim Hortons, let's go to a break. It was like 45 minutes to go through all this stuff, to temperature this, and like. It was just crazy, right? And of course, it's not just me going in and out; it's everybody. So you had to wait in line and stand 6 feet back. It was just, and because I've been doing this, for multiple years, it was just something that I felt like I could do. Now I'm not investing as much back in because I'm paying bills and doing other things. So when you do this full time, everything that comes in from snake sales is all you have. So if you're paying and you're taking money out for a living and paying this and facility and staff and all this stuff, now your buying power goes way down. That's
an interesting point, because it's not just about matching the income, right? It's about, can you maintain your growth, and can you stay competitive?
And it's hard, because I know I'm feeling it last year. I'm feeling it this year. My genetic power has not been going up. Thank God I've been hitting stuff myself.
Mhm.
But for me, I'm almost now on I don't want to keep rising. I want to stay where I'm at, keep moving slow. I don't want to keep, I want more time to myself. I want to enjoy, I turned 55, last month. I'm still doing this full time. I love it. I'm always going to love it, but I have few other things in life that I want to do, and I can't be doing the way I've been doing it 7 days a week, 18, 16 hours a day, a lot of staff, a lot of help. And I'm just trying to control it a little bit better and enjoy it instead of having to throw so much, especially now at my age, the way I feel. There's so many things I want to do right now. And to get to where I'm at, I would do it all over again, 100%. But you will find that right now you have snakes and you sell stuff and you hold stuff back. That's great because you have an income that pays bills and you can actually put some more money in and then add your snake money and keep growing.
Yeah, usually our main job subsidizes the hobby for a while.
Correct. The minute that you don't have that extra income, you're pulling money away, which means, oh, hey, I can't keep as many snakes as I usually would have because I got to sell some stuff to pay some bills and put money on. Like, you will see that. And I don't really have, a formula, but I like to say like 3 to 1. That's the way I look at it.
3 to 1 what?
So for every, like, say, dollar that I take out of the snake business that I don't reinvest in, it's going to cost me 3 times as much in the future.
Because you didn't invest in something that would pay off in the future.
So say I have an animal for $10,000.
It's an opportunity cost.
Okay, I make it. Oh my God, it's worth $10,000. This is amazing. Okay, I put it on Morph Market and I sell it for $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got $10,000. If I don't reinvest that into snakes, I use it to pay bills or my income or whatever. That $10,000, it's great because I'm not working. I'm doing what I love. But that $10,000 doesn't make me any more money. It's spent.
Right.
Now, if I kept that animal, whether it was male or female, let's say a female, and she breeds in 2 years, that $10,000 female, I'm going to breed to a $20,000 male. I'm going to make a $40,000 clutch out of those babies.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, if I don't have that female that I made, that I held back, I'm not going to have a $30,000 clutch in 2 years. And then another clutch the year after, it's dead. Now, if I don't have it, or I sell it and I don't reinvest that money in another animal, there's no residual income coming down the road.
Yeah,
So,
it's opportunity cost. It's operational expenses versus capital expenses.
right.
One gives you a future return. The other just keeps the lights
It's
on.
dead. Yep. It's just basically you spend it.
Yep.
And you got to enjoy what you've got because that's all you're getting. Whatever you spend it on, whatever you've done, like, hey, well, yeah, I didn't make 30. I'm not going to get 30,000 in a few years, but I got 10,000 and I went on a trip with my family and I paid some bills. And well, that's great because you did get some sort of purpose for that $10,000 animal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better to keep reinvesting it so that it keeps coming out and out and out. And you got to get to the point where you've got enough coming in, and it's not easy, right? And especially when we had the drop, because I really got hurt by that. Like, wow,
Yeah, for sure.
there's animals that I could have held on to that, I don't really need anymore. And I'm going to be getting, 20% of what I could have got when they were born. Like, there's $5,000-$10,000 animals that I can only get $1,500 to $2,500 for. I should have sold them at $11,000,
Yeah.
But, it's
because it changes your part of that financial math is part of what drives the holdback decision. And you held them back because of what they would have represented, and then they stopped representing that. And so now you've got another equation. Yep.
Yeah. But do what Alex says.
Like, subscribe. Ding that bell.
Crystal, what's going on? How are you? It's another fellow Canadian, Mercy Morphs. What's up,
What's up,
Joe?
Joe?
Brew Ball's in the house.
All right.
I'm just trying to get caught up. Oh, there's North Country Off Grid. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Well, let's see. That sounds wicked sus. That's going back to the box.
Yeah.
Nathan Fleming, another Canadian, out west. How's it going, everyone? Pretty sure I asked you guys about this. Just got a 7-egg clutch, no slugs, from a female we moved to our male rack to see if it would spark a feeding response. Hold on. Pretty sure guys, just got a 7-egg clutch from a female we moved to our male rack.
Oh, so it stopped eating because it was about to have eggs. That's probably why it stopped feeding then, is what he's saying, I think.
Oh, okay. So you moved it, and then you got 7 eggs from it. So now you know why
it wasn't
eating.
Yeah.
It was gravid. So came back on feed, developed follicles, retained sperm.
Wow.
Yep. Shit happens like that.
For sure.
TRM Exotics again. Let's see. I'm just trying to get caught up. SFC Reptiles. Why do people want friends and families and then I pay the charge, but they have an LLC that makes no sense? 100% it doesn't. I've said this. You can go back as far as I've opened my mouth or said anything about it. You want to be in business, you've got to treat this like a business. Businesses have expenses. If people are out there, and I get into this argument with people, oh, well, like, I don't really want to do this, and it's it's a lot of money to me. You can eat it because, but I get it. But at the same time, too, I was like you back in the day. I haven't a business. You don't make a business and act as a business when you start making good money. You
Right.
act a business and you own a business and you treat it like a business the minute you fucking open the business.
That's right.
For
sure.
Sure. It would. So here's the thing. So let me just do a quick thing. So last year, I think I did 560,000 on PayPal. Okay. So 560,000 on PayPal. Times that by, say, 3.9%, say 4%, equals $22,400. So I gave PayPal $22,400 in fucking PayPal fees. People are like, holy fuck, 22 grand. But that's on 560. So I actually took in my account 38,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I got $538,000 because PayPal gives me the opportunity to use a platform that people can pay all over the world for 3.9%.
Yep. And
If
they
I
can use their
said
credit cards if they want to,
100%, right?
or cash or
And
whatever.
I think even in the US, PayPal, you can even get a loan over payments, I believe.
That's true.
So I don't know how it
different
is.
ways.
I mean, but that's how you do it with PayPal. But if, say, for example, if I said, hey, you know what, I don't accept PayPal, you have to go to the bank and do a bank wire, I might only get 300,000. So I would have cost myself $230,000 because I don't want to pay 3.9 fucking percent. Wow. Yes, 22,000 is a lot of money, but 538,000 in my bank's way fucking better. Like, you got to treat it like a business, people.
Also, remember PayPal offers the invoicing, like you said earlier, which is really great. But it also, remember, PayPal was designed to solve this problem for eBay. So the whole point about eBay was, how can I trust that if I send them money, I'm going to get my stuff? And PayPal stepped in the middle as sort of this arbiter and
Yep.
a brand new kind of doing PayPal, or branded kind of way of doing commerce, paved the way for Venmo and Cash App and all those other ones.
Yep.
But this is the whole reason PayPal is good at this, is because this is why they exist.
What's up, Chris? Oh yeah, that was funny too. The guy had the $50,000 snake posted and he wanted $50 for shipping.
Yeah.
If you were going to fucking lose a sale because you don't want to, you can't eat the $50 for shipping and you're going to lose a $50,000 sale, you're a complete fucking idiot.
0.1%. 0.1%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, why should I pay for it? Well, like, okay, keep that mentality up. Mm-hmm. Cheap people save money. There is nothing wrong with saving money. But I can guarantee you, saving money will never make you money. Making money was always going to be greater than saving money. Unless you're getting fucking, 49% interest on your money, save it away. Okay? You will never,
shrink think.
And the reason why that is, right? Like, why do you think entrepreneurs and business and all that other stuff is out there? If there would be no businesses, nobody would risk any. If I could keep my money in the bank and make 40% on my money, I would do everything I can to keep putting it in there. Because at one point, you have $1 million, you're making $400,000 a year in interest. I don't have to work anymore. That's just on $1 million.
Yeah.
Shit. If I put $500,000 in this account, I'm making $250,000 or $200,000 a year. I can live off $200,000 a year. All I got to do is put, $500,000 in the bank. No real estate. Nobody would have Airbnbs. No, nobody would be investing in businesses because it would just be in the banks and you'd be getting all this fucking return. Yeah. What's the best the bank's going to give you, even at a high interest rate? Like,
it's nothing.
4%, 6%.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. So if I have $1 million, I'm going to get 60,000 in a year. Woohoo. Fuck. I can do that in one clutch. Right? Yeah. Like shit. But anyways. Oh, Bear. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yep. Guy buys a snake, sends him the snake, sends the payment of $1,000 or $1,500. Guy's like, oh, you still owe me fucking $86. He's like, for what? Oh, because the PayPal fee. What? So Bear paid it. Okay. That $86,000 can cost him $10,000 in the next few years. Silly, stupid. Don't get it. I'm not telling you how to run your business, but I'll tell you how I run mine, and that's how it is. Imagine going to Walmart. How you paying? Oh, I'm going to pay cash. Okay, it's $300. Oh, I'm paying with a credit card. Oh, it's $339. What the fuck? Like,
yep.
They're going to lose money. The reason why people have credit, because we're spending money that we don't even fucking have. It gives us an option to use a card, because if I don't have that option to get credit, I'm not buying it. You're not making money off me. You're shooting your own. You're shooting your own business in the foot. It's crazy. Anyways,
it really is.
There you go. I do sort of the same.
There's sort of there's a kind of person that knows the cost of everything and the value of nothing. And so they can tell you down to the penny what it costs, but they can't tell you what it means.
What's up, Kevin?
Good to see you, Kevin.
I'm just trying to see if there's anyone new. Yeah, bud, that's the way I look at it. Scrambler everything. Like, I'm so excited, Is this a Super Orange Dream Yellow Belly Scrambler Hypopide? Like, fuck, I need one, man. Like, oh, so excited. Genomic, what's going on? He says, hello, Billy. Hello, everyone. BashCoder, awesome.
Good to see you.
Oh, Chris said, clutch 6 dropped. Bang Heck Clown times Hypo Heck Clown. Oh, my God. Bang Clown had hypos. Fucking nice.
There you go.
There you go. Yep. I guarantee you will, too. What? We hit our first triple visual.
That's awesome.
Amazing. And we're only out of 5 eggs. Oh, and it's clown, double het to triple het. So those are pretty high odds.
That's great.
That's 1 in 16, 1 in 32, 1 in 64. It's more than 1 in 16. So wow, congratulations. That's amazing. I'm jealous because I love that project. I don't have one of those yet.
Love
nice. Who else we got? I'm going. Let's see. RK Reptiles. Greetings from Poland. How you doing?
Good to see you.
There you go. Another Canadian. You can't scale until you're structured properly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already caught up. Good. Okay, I'm caught up. Moon over Miami. What is up? What's up? So, has anyone used AI to help them organize their collection? So, I haven't. I don't think AI knows enough, because if you put pied, I've got a hypopied female, it's going to probably suggest anything pied, het hypo, het pied, or something like that. But for me in the future, I would rather put like a monsoon clown to it to make quad hets. I don't think it'll understand the long term, or like I don't know. I can't. I've never done it. I don't know. But I think if it's pied and het pied, it's going to link it together, right? But if you have a pied female and then in your collection you have a het pied male, oh, use this. No, don't use that. So I'm not really sure how it's thinking.
It basically is, and I use large language models for a lot of things professionally, but it's not a good use case for things like ChatGPT and things like that, because that's just all it's going to be able to do is to tell you what other people are doing. Even if it were to understand everything, which it doesn't, even if it were to understand all the genetics, which it could do that, it wouldn't have
your personal preference too.
No, it wouldn't have any of that. It also would just basically replicate what it sees other people doing,
or what the market's doing. Like,
stuff that's on the web. It wouldn't know. It wouldn't know, and it definitely wouldn't be able to do the 3-year outcome, the 5-year outcome, those kinds of things.
That's why you need to get your ass into a chop. Our Patreon, we do that. I'm going to start opening it up for the lower tiers. We'll pick somebody once a month. I'll get on that this coming for next month.
Yeah.
What's up, Grim Reaper? Reptiles in the house. I tried AI and there were so many things. Yeah,
you can try for a lot of things, and you're like, boy, you're almost right about everything. I have applications where we ask ChatGPT true or false questions, and sometimes we say true or false and it comes back and says maybe. It's like
what's up, Tags? You with the snake in my hand fucking thing. Like, calm yourself, man. Oh my God. Oh, Jeremy, what's up, man?
How you doing, Jeremy?
DER in the house. You deal with a lot of hypo. Picked up a female pin, redhead, blackhead, 100% double head hypo clown. What goes good with blackhead hypo?
DG.
Huh?
DG, an answer.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's looking at more
codoms
recessives or codoms. Like, I always go, when people ask that, I go codoms, right? I mean, you put in fucking pied, you put in DG enhancer, monsoon, like you name it, you can put into that. And it's
Cryptic.
just, but then now it's like, oh, Christ, now, how do I make this better? It's the codoms. Enchi Blackhead, with Hypo and Clown, OD, Asphalt Yellow Belt. There's just so much. Scrambler, Lavender. Like I've got Blackhead, Lavender, Clown, Pieds, and Hypos coming this year. But wow. What do you call a sweaty boob? Humidity.
Wow.
Jeremy, buddy.
Wow.
Wow. Blackhead Hypo. Yeah, also Mojave. I've got a lot of Blackhead Hypo Mojave stuff. Cypress as well. And Hoffman. OD, yeah. Yeah, definitely OD. But I can take that down now. But
we're caught up in chat at
That's amazing.
7:07, 8:07 your time.
So we got like another 20 minutes, hopefully. I'm a sucker for Blackhead Pied. Yeah. So I have a bunch of Blackhead Lav Clowns coming, Blackhead Mojave Lavender Clowns, Blackhead Mojave Lavender Pieds coming. My Enchi Blackhead Lav Het Pied bred to a pastel yellow belly dreamsicle, and that's when I hit the pastel yellow belly Blackhead Enchi dreamsicle. It's crazy looking. I posted that up maybe about 3 weeks ago. They're just the color's getting intense. It's had its like third meal now or fourth meal. I just opened a tub today because I feed on Mondays with the Sunday Mondays because that's when we clean. So when we're pulling all the weans out, I'll say I need 10 first meals, 20 third meals, and like 30 or 40, 10 to 20 meals. And I just get this sort. And then I go in and I start opening up the tubs and seeing them grow. And I'm just like, whoa, look at this thing. This thing's on fire. So it's definitely awesome. Pastel yellow belly, Blackhead Enchi dreamsicle. It is amazing. I will be doing update photos on it too, but Blackhead's pretty awesome, man. I want to get some Cypress in there too. I've got it in my Hypo stuff, but got to get that.
Is it pretty high pattern?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's super high pattern.
Awesome.
So, oh yeah, look at this. Blackhead, OD, Enchi, Yellow Belly, Leopard Mojave, Hypo Pied clutch coming. Sick. Super sick. Cypress Blackhead, 100%. They're amazing. Yeah. So speaking of Blackhead and Hypo, fingers crossed for Blackhead Hypo Pieds. I'll be in 40 days. Yeah, man. Definitely. I'm going to throw up this banner like we usually do. Thank you guys all for being part of tonight's live and continued love and support. You guys are amazing. But we'll still be here for a bit. Like, I like to go to at least 8:30. If there's no questions or Craig and I can't keep yapping, we just end it. But let's see. Brian says, Suma Blackhead Ultramel, hopefully in the future. That might be stupidly color, like, because Suma Blackhead would be jet black, like black, and then the Ultramel, that'd be crazy. That could almost be purple, no?
Wow, I don't even know what that would do.
That's crazy. Hurricane Enchi had Ultramel, Poss Het Clown Pied cooking right now. Awesome. Oh my God. Vending my first show this weekend. Awesome. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
That's a big deal.
Bongo Lav, yes. I've got Bongo in Ultramel. I don't have visual Bongo Lavs yet, but I got Bongo Ultramel stuff. No, I don't have Bongo Lav, but I got Bongo and a bit of stuff, but definitely awesome. John Doe says, what genes would you add to the super asphalt clowns? I've been working in Cypress and Lace. I want to see the Monarch version. So super asphalt clowns, I've made quite a few. I like just regular. Pastel, I've got Enchi asphalt clowns I've made. Enchi super asphalt clowns. I've made lesser super asphalt clowns. This year I got a lot of stuff in that project. Actually, let me just look. Actually, it won't be on here. I just put a clutch away. No, it wasn't clown. I'm making double hets. So, yeah, that's not going to work. But at any rate, yeah, I'm continuing. I got some clutches coming to make more super asphalt and combo freeway clowns, especially with leopard and some other stuff that I don't have enough of. But I think I bred my pastel Enchi leopard freeway clown to my pastel Enchi freeway clown because I hope to hit a lot of leopards. So, you know, if I'm making like ivory combo leopard clowns, I don't care because the leopard will pull from the ivory. And then I'll be making freeway clowns, you know, Enchi, super Enchi, pastel, leopard, and also super asphalt version. So I'm doing that to have, because I really like them. And I want to have an army of them and just say, hey, here's, you know, this, like, here's the evolution of it with one gene less or one gene more. Here it is. But I've never been disappointed, you know, in them. So, oh, wow. I have a Bongo G-Stripe Lab. Love it. Amazing. Robert says, had a lock today. Blackhead Red Stripe Clown, Banana Cypress Grim Clown. Oh, cool. Blackhead Cypress banana stuff, even with the red stripe in clown. Awesome.
Yeah.
How does black pastel and DG work together? Any thoughts? It's great. It's a very brighter animal, but
better contrast too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really great. And then add hypo and it's just off the chain.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really have a lot. I got a lot of cinnamon in my enhancer compared to the black pastel. So, it would look good because the cinnamon stuff looks amazing. So, Special makes super asphalt really clean. I'm a little biased, but hey, they're aging beautifully. Yeah, so Special, super asphalts. What else do I got coming? A lot more super asphalt combo enhancers. I just love them. I love the look. I love how they age. So I'm really trying to make a lot more. But Sphere. I produced a Blackhead Ultra Mill Clown last season. She's maturing nicely, hoping to make a male this year to work on the supers. Sweet. Just trying to think, Blackhead Ultra Mill Clown. That'd be amazing looking.
Really great.
So, yeah, I'm hoping for some Ultra Mill Clown Pieds this year. Ultra Mill Hypo Clowns. Ultra Mill Hypo Pied combos. So I just need to chase the odds and hit the odds. But next year is always better. So it's on IG. So everyone, if you want to see the Blackhead Ultra Clown, go head up Sphere on IG. But what's the rest of your week looking like, Craig?
We are
busy time, right?
Yeah, this is the busy time. So we're writing code, launching code, testing stuff. It's going to be busy. And then hopefully I will have earned myself a 3-day weekend next week.
Oh, there you go. Saturday,
So-
Sunday, and the holiday Monday.
Yep.
Cool. Well, don't work too hard. At least you got to get to the weekend. You work too hard, you might not
Yes,
make it to the weekend
that's
to get
true.
that 3-day, right? So
It's
you
really
gotta
true.
choose yourself.
It's part of why I just don't want to have another year where we're working late in the evenings. And so we've been working really hard during the day to keep us from having to work in the evenings as well.
Yeah. Well, at least if you do have to sort of some days work in the evening, you know it's for a limited time, right?
Yeah.
If it was like every single day for the next 5 years, you'd be like, what am I doing? Just like, please, like, stop.
So that for those who don't know, one of my big clients is the largest fireworks company in the US. And so we're going into fireworks season, which is basically the Super Bowl. So it's a lot of prep and a lot of execution right now. And then thousands of stores pop up out of nowhere for a couple weeks, and then they go away on July 5th.
Yeah, it's crazy. Boom.
Yep.
Crazy. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I haven't really looked into it. Yeah, it was a shitty game. But it is what it is. You know, at least they made it, you know, to where they did. So, you know, over the last few years, we're seeing much more improvement, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, it just sucks that Stolars went out, and I don't know, you know, it's always something, but you know, if you think you're going to have a team that's going to win every game and win everything forever, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So, but it has been like 50 some odd years. We need something, guys. Like, come on. Like, wow.
Yeah. See a lot of the old timers wave like this. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's like when I go to Europe, Snake Day in Houghton, they have a hot room, and a lot of the keepers have, like, you know, digits missing, and you know, it's weird. So, the new shop's not progressing at all because I don't take ownership until the 25th of June. So,
But you're
basically-
prepping. You've got all the plans going.
yeah,
and
so
you've got-
5 weeks. So five weeks I get possession. I've already picked out the windows and doors, as well as the patio doors. Like, I've got one that's six feet wide, 8 feet high, and the other one's 16 feet wide, 8 feet high. The only thing is I'm waiting this week to see. I'm building a 10 by 50 foot deck with a jacuzzi off the bedroom, and you know, in sort of in the middle, but closer to the bedroom. I want to make sure I can get the building permit and for the proposed you know, deck before I build, you know, spend, you know, lots of money on a walkout that I can't walk out to.
Yeah.
So I don't see it being an issue. So I'll know that this week. I've already picked out everything's already picked out. So, you know, it's just 5 weeks. You know, I'm already getting everything prepped so that here, you know, and I know they're gonna go in and do the flooring. I'm putting in a like a flake epoxy floor like here, but I'm just changing the color. So they'll be going in probably first week of July. So it gets me to go in there and do some stuff, and then they'll be able to go in there and do that. So middle of August, end of August, I'll be moving all the animals and going there full time. So it's coming. Later, my man. So, but yeah, we'll do the outro. And thanks everybody for popping in and spending some time. And had a few questions, not so much.
Yeah.
Everyone's still on, you know, us Canadians are still on vacay mode. You guys will be like that next week.
Yep.
So we will see you next week, guys.
Yeah.
Here we go. And have an awesome week. And Play safe.
My channel, my content, I'm the man with the Morse. Billy Rose in the house,
With
breaking down
Craig.
those doors. Mutation, creation, making waves, that's the norm. With the snakes in my hand, feel the power transform. Yo, it's Billy Rose, let me tell you
Craig.
a tale. From the heart of Canada, where the pythons prevail. Got the rack stack high, more stat to make you smile. From clowns to ultra males, I'm running this reptile now. Started from the bottom, now collections elite. Feeding ASF, every snake gets a treat with the community tight. I'm the breeder you seek. Mutation, creation, every day of the week. Social media buzzing, see the followers grow. On YouTube, Instagram, watch the Billy Rose show. The hacks and
Okay.
guys got the genetics on lock. In the reptile game, I'm the TikTok of the clock. Channel my content, I'm the man with the Morse. Billy Rose in the house, breaking down those doors. Mutation, creation, making waves, that's the norm. With the snakes in my hand, feel the power transform. Gold scissors in hand, cutting clutches with flair. Reppin' Toronto, Canada, you know I'm rare. Team Ultra Male strong.
Team Ultra Male strong. Good night, Sphere. Good night, everybody. Enjoy.
all.
Mitzi, Tyson, have a good one. We out.
Bye-bye.